Gotta load things up real quick. Alrighty.
Hello guys, gals, non-binary pals. This is Ink here, and because my cat broke my drawing pad, I'm gonna be working on world building.
We love cats, don't we?
As much as I love him, he's been a very problematic little man.
Heyo guys, girls, and everyone in between. This is Rebellious Pastry here. And I'm going to start off with my announcements, which is I have a merch store, so please go ahead and check out my merch store for all of your container needs, I guess. I have everything from posters to t-shirts to drinking glasses. So please go ahead and check my merch store. And my second announcement is about my channel banner challenge. Please go ahead and participate in the channel banner challenge so that we can go ahead and have more channel banners out there. And do you have any announcements, Ink?
Well, I am currently trying to set up a Discord, but
yeah. Anyway, so, now about your goofy cat.
Yeah, the cat destroyed my drawing pad, and I had to get a new one. And, well, there's like 3 different plugs that you have to use in this thing.
Think that little goofy stinker is gonna eat up your homework, anytime soon?
The worst he's gonna do is destroy the school-provided PC, which I will have to pay for if that happens.
Yeah. Yeah, so my dog was also known for destroying stuff when they were a puppy, or she was a puppy. Alright, so yeah, what do you wish to start off, this episode talking about? Unless you
I
just
kind of
want
want to do
start.
story time.
Alright, can it at least be story time about how our pets destroy things?
I don't have that many stories about that.
What type of story times are you thinking about doing?
School, I have plenty of school story times.
But yeah, aren't we gonna be doing one of those in a video? We don't want to spoil a video, do we?
Fine, we won't tell that specific story.
Okay. Alrighty, so what type of story are you gonna share then?
How about the girl who set stuff on, who had a habit of setting stuff on fire?
I thought we mentioned that Pastry's audio. My bad. I think we mentioned that on like the first episode of the series. We'd have to double check.
It was told so poorly. It was told so poorly because I couldn't.
Horribly?
Yeah.
That could be a new word. Horribly.
What?
Horribly should be a new word.
I'm fairly sure it's already a word.
Really?
It is. It is a word.
Horribly?
Yes. It is a real word. Yes.
Prove it. Google it real quick. And if you won't, then I will.
It literally came up in my autocorrect. It's a real word.
Horribly.
It is spelled Horribly.
Welcome to Pastry Can't Spell Crap.
No, you cannot.
Alright. I'm not seeing any definitions.
It's because it's an adverb. It's an adverb of horrible.
Okay. Horribly? Alright, I'll just have to, believe you on this, because I'm honestly not the, type to
I don't
go
know
ahead
that
and
much about
reference.
grammar, but I know more than Pastry. I'm not even that good at grammar.
Well, I went ahead and, tried to learn a language which is basically almost 100% opposite of English. Verb last. Japanese. Hardest language to ever freaking learn. Anyway. So, what's the subject? Other than, I can't freaking do grammar for crying out loud.
You've just made me feel slightly better about myself.
Yep. Here at Rebellious Pastry. Alright. So, alright, so,
Hello, Edric. You better not start asking to be a mod again.
Oh, alright, so we actually have a viewer on right now, alrighty.
I think I have one too. Of course I can't check. I'm just gonna check. Yeah, there's a person. Hello, person.
How are they doing today?
I do not know. I never get anything in the chat.
Because I honestly do not know who said person's pronouns are, so they is the answer. So, yep. Alright. So, apparently, I can't get into Pastry account on my... Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and go over to, find my, stream page and your stream page since I was too busy chatting with, Ink before the show. Anyway, so now that we are done arguing about if horribly is a word, what are we going to talk about?
What has happened in your life recently, Pastry?
Oh yeah, I visited my family, and, I visited my family's cat, which I made a YouTube short about.
Yep. Small boy. Well,
Small boy.
And that cat was very chunky.
Yeah.
Kind of hoping
cat...
They gave me a glove to go along with this drawing pen. I'm kind of hoping it's touchscreen. Because my last one wasn't.
Yep. Yep, so, yeah, so, horribly is a word. We learn new things every day.
I'm just over here.
Right now I'm trying to go find your channel, because...
Yeah, by the looks of things, I have 2 viewers on right now, which is kind of nice.
Wow.
It's quite
one
a
of
bit.
them's definitely... Wait. Yeah, one of them's definitely not me, because, I'm currently trying to find the thing. Oh, what fun times. Let's see. Because, I'm gonna have to go into my very long list of, subscription list to find
Same.
ink blotch. And apparently these are of order of posting. Like, it's basically like, I don't know what whack job order. Ink blotch. Alrighty.
Also, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna be redoing my character intros because I have more characters now.
Yep. Wait, so is it gonna be like a character intro number 2?
Yeah.
And then am I gonna go ahead and be a part of the intro, or
yes,
no?
You are.
Well, yeah. It'll be pretty interesting. Okay, I'm a wrench now on your channel. And now I'm gonna try and find mine. Let's see. Because my things do not want to cooperate with me today. I see your chat, but yet not my chat.
Yeah. Hello, Pastry.
Okay. It looks like your mapping thing is very, very, very confusing.
Yeah, I have no control over the lines.
Yep.
Like I want
YouTube.com.
control over the lines so I can make it so I can make it less confusing. But alas, no.
My channel, my chat. Currently, I have a viewer on here.
Yep.
Anyway, so everything's on mute, which means there ain't gonna be like a random outburst. Ooh. Interesting stats there. So. So, horribly is a word. And,
you learn things every day.
Yeah, So, if you had to be an animal, what animal would you be?
Cat.
Why would you say that?
Cats have it so easy. I mean, look at mine. They just get cuddles all day, and food, and it's free.
Yeah, I want food all day. So, what topic should we talk about? What topic should we talk about today? What types of topics should we talk about? I'm starting to get bored with no topics at hand, so
fine.
I'm
We
just
can
gonna
talk
bring
about
one up randomly.
You can finally talk about. You can talk about your states thing.
Oh yeah. So, today during like pre-stream stuff, I'm trying to think about what types of things do I wish to talk about on stream today. One of them being, I just went on a trip. So therefore, I want to go ahead and compare every single state that I remember visiting to my home state, Colorado. Ink also visited things,
Yeah,
Um,
I visit the desert states.
the desert states isn't isn't Colorado technically a desert state if you think about it?
I don't think it's quite desert.
It's half drought, half flood, apparently.
Oh yeah.
Because Colorado just can't seem to make up its damn mind about its weather.
That's the thing. I remember one time when I was younger, there was like, one of the, it was like a day, and it was like, it went from sunny and nice to snowing and cold in like 5 minutes.
Yep. So, that's Colorado for ya. So, now that we know what Colorado's mischief is, and then you've got Arizona, the state where the where not like the original, but like the most popular storytime animators live. And they've even made a video complaining about how horrid Arizona is.
Yeah, the northern area is just a little bit cooler, but it's just rural. So I went to because I've been to both North and South Arizona. South is hot as heck, like it's 110 degrees every day in summer.
Like it would freaking kill me.
Yeah, somehow my grandmother was still cold.
How?
I do
How
not
is your
know.
Grandma...
That woman was eternally cold.
Wow. I forgot Ian Harley.
Yeah.
I'm doing a audio games episode with him next week.
Nice.
So yeah. If only I knew how to spell. There we go. So, California. Have you ever been to California?
No.
So, California is known for it
Well, I
being
have. I was just like 4.
Yeah, so California is known for being extremely crowded. Like, bumper to bumper traffic almost everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, California is like the place that everyone wanted to live, and I honestly don't see why.
Hollywood.
Why would you want to be stacked up in apartments and,
Hollywood. That's why.
Yeah, but...
Is it a good idea? No.
California is busy as crud. But hey, at least you guys have, Disneyland.
Yeah. Like, I don't remember a lot of... Like, I remember fire ants when I went. It was just a step of... Like, my cousin's house, we used to be in California, and it was like... And it was just... And there was just one... There was just, like... They had some steps outside their house, and one of them was just eternally covered in fire ants.
Fun times. Fun times.
Yeah.
So, I'm guessing California does not make it to the top 10 places you wish to live.
No.
Let's talk
the
about
top 10
Florida.
places I want to live are out of the country.
My top 10 places I want to live is Colorado. Colorado. I'm not freaking moving out of this state.
Yeah. My top 10 places are out of the country, just still in Colorado.
um, let's see here. Florida. Hot and sticky.
Yeah. I vaguely remember Florida, and we went to Disney, and it was fun, but all I remember is Disney. And of course, when we went on the cruise from there was a jellyfish that was in my face that made me eternally fear the ocean.
Fishy, fishy.
It was a jellyfish.
Yeah, I went to Disney World once as well. It was when I was turning 5, so I don't really remember that.
Yeah.
Supposedly Sister Pastry was there, and, and one of my grandmas were there. Yeah. But, so Disney, or, Florida. Hot and sticky.
Yeah, that's Florida. It is also known for insanely strange people.
I thought that was Arkansas.
Have you ever heard of Florida Man headlines?
No.
You are living under a rock.
You're living under a rock.
How do you not know about Florida Man headlines?
But yeah, you've only been to Arizona from when you remember.
No, I went to Vegas. I went to Vegas one time. That's in Nevada.
Vegas. How was Vegas?
Boring.
Boring.
Why never wait? It's not fun for anyone under the age of 21.
Yeah. I think, Atlantic City, the place where I was at in the Atlantic City.
Oh wait, I did go to North
way.
Carolina once. It was for a wedding. There was like a shit ton of invasive vines.
So,
that is what I remember
how would
about
you...
rain and invasive vines.
So, how would you rate was it North or South Carolina
North.
you were in? North. How would you rate it?
Vine out of 10.
Vine out of 10?
Yes, there's just the amount of vines that covered everything was ridiculous.
Yeah. I've been to Maryland. It was rainy as heck.
Yeah.
And my cousin had to do a muddy reception.
The Grand Canyon in Arizona was actually very pretty, though.
Yeah, my cousin wasn't really fond of, having her wedding reception be a Mudlands, but the rest of the family had fun.
Yeah. To be fair, I too would hate having an outdoor reception. But if it was raining, I hate being in the rain. I hate it.
So
I love when it's outside.
Is also a cat?
But I hate it when I'm actually in the damn rain.
We are singing in the rain.
Oh, I'm done.
Yep. But yeah, I'm an odd one, definitely. But yeah, being in the rain's okay, as long as it's not, like, drenching out there.
Yeah. I just don't like being in the rain. The feeling of rain on my skin sucks.
It's fun sometimes, though.
No, it is
For
not.
me, anyway.
Not if you hate the feeling of rain.
Yep. So I would give, Maryland a rain out of 10. So, did we ever give a rating on Florida, by chance?
You said it was hot and sticky,
Hello?
but that was about it.
apparently I forgot to go ahead and switch back on my window capture, so you guys haven't really been seeing what I've been doing, but there we go. So we've got, A Life with Link and Zelda series. They, they subbed on, they subbed to my channel before I subbed to their channel. That's how I figured out their channel existed, was by having them have their public subs on. Which, whenever someone has their public subs on and is subbed to me, I tend to check them out and see if I am interested in their stuff as well, regardless of sub count. How about you, Ink?
I might.
Because I am that animation channel that likes watching other animation channels.
And then there's me who likes eating chips while watching the drama of YouTube unfold.
Yep. So, yeah. So, Maryland is a rainy out of 10. We never really rated Florida that much. We never rated Florida, by the way.
What do you rate Florida?
Florida is also very sticky. So,
yeah, it's like humid and hot and wet is the worst combo.
3 out of 10. Also, if we end up offending anyone from any of these states, we're sorry, but I am Colorado born, and I do not like humidity.
Neither do I.
Yep. Which, speaking of which, one of the non-sticky states that I've been to is Wyoming.
Colorado's hat.
Colorado's hat.
It's right above Colorado.
So, I honestly think that it's like one of those states where there's not really an opinion about it unless you watch sports. But I honestly feel like it's just like the state that the people who want to live in Colorado are,
if they can't afford it.
But they don't want like the insane prices of Colorado these days.
Yeah.
So so I would say for Wyoming, I'd say 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Even though I love Colorado much more. It is basically like the flat Colorado.
Yeah.
The flat, cheap Colorado. So, Nebraska. Known for their cornfields and football.
Yeah. Well, I remember driving through states through those kinds of states, and it's just endless corn.
Yeah.
Like, we usually drive to Arizona, it's just like that. Driving through Utah, it's very pretty. It loses
Utah.
points for being supportive of the Cheeto.
Yeah, honestly, Nebraska is where Dad went to college. My dad went to college, so he tends to think a lot about it and a lot about the football team. So I'd give Nebraska a football out of 10.
Yeah,
which
I'm more.
means if you really like football, you'll rate it high. If you really don't like football, then what's the use for all the cornfields all around?
It's exclusively food.
Ah, yes, food. But, there's good, beef good beef in Nebraska, so that kind of brings the numbers up. Other than, so what did I rate Wyoming? 7 out of 10?
Yeah.
Nebraska, 6 out of 10.
Yeah, for me, states, I kind of liked Utah. It was pretty. Only problem was there was a lot of Trump signs.
Oh man, yeah. So Utah is known for having a lot of colorful rocks.
Yep,
and I've been there too.
I remember that. That was a lot. There were a lot of colorful rocks.
Did I send you pictures of colorful rocks?
No. However, I do know what some of those colorful rocks look like because I passed them on our way to Arizona.
Which, fun fact, during that trip, I decided to go ahead and take my computer along since it was a road trip. And I was with my uncle and my little baby cousins. Which, they're cute, but sometimes they're a bit to handle.
Yeah.
So, but the state of Utah, I got kind of freaked out because like there's barely any safeguards, and like the places we visited, like
national
it's
parks.
basically yes.
The national parks are oftentimes better, at least in my experience in Colorado.
Yeah, I went to one or two national parks.
Only thing is they can be expensive.
Yep. Go with the right people, the right time.
Yeah, go with old people that can get you in.
Mm-hmm. Which I did not stay an overnight in the national parks.
Yeah, we went to the Grand Canyon this year, and it was mostly. Yeah, we stayed outside, but it would have been it was really pretty.
Yep. I was there last year. Back when part of the bathrooms were closed.
Yeah.
And we had porta potties everywhere. So, and then yeah, there's the Trump signs for all the Trump supporters.
Yeah.
Which, I think those are a rare breed over here on my channel.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, there's so many Trump signs, and I think I went over like election-ish times, so that didn't help things at all. Anyway, so Utah, I'd have to say for an outside person, it's a 8 out of 10. For an inside person, what would you rate it?
I mean, if you're...
Other than the Trump signs.
It depends. Like, if you're just driving through, it's actually pretty nice because all the rocks are everywhere. But if you're actually staying there, it's probably around 4 out of 10.
Yeah, we're talking about places to live here.
Yeah.
I honestly wouldn't want to live there. Because like
there are some pretty nice towns,
like I said before, and
Moab was very
again,
nice.
Colorado is my home.
Yeah, Colorado's very nice most of the time.
10 out of 10 tap water. I I think kind of like a 6 out of 10 on traffic. Because traffic is horrid sometimes. Hello, Cubed Ice.
It honestly depends on where.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there are some roads that are just horrible.
And then you've got all the druggies in Colorado.
Yeah.
Which would put Colorado at a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
But to be quite honest, I don't think that there'd be any place that would be, that would fully be 10 out of 10, honestly. Because every place has its problems. Where else have I been to?
Colorado's really nice though, and especially if you're like sick and like terminally, you can like get medical weed.
Yeah. So as far as Mississippi goes, I've actually been to Mississippi. And some of my family lives in Mississippi.
I think this one should be a bit shorter, because honestly, I'm very tired. I've spent a lot of the day at work.
Can we please at least rate Mississippi real quick?
Yeah.
Alright, so Mississippi. Mississippi is that state where it's like, horrible drinking water, but amazing seafood.
Yeah, bring
Like,
bottled water.
oh my gosh. The the catfish down there.
Bring bottled
But yeah,
water, but yeah, food could be good.
Everything's fried, and I can understand why people in Mississippi tend to be kind of overweight. Water is bad, fried food is good. You know what happens when you have that combo.
Yep.
You have people drinking Sprite like it's water, or Coke like it's water, or any type of soda like it's water. And you have people eating a lot of fried food. And it's also hot and sticky there. So I'd have to say 3 out of 10. How about you?
I've never been to Mississippi, so I might.
Down
when I was like 3.
Yep.
There was a family reunion when I was real little. If we're gonna say it like that.
I've never been to Arizona, and planning not to ever be.
Well, you say you went to the Grand Canyon?
Oh yeah.
You were in Arizona. Northern Arizona isn't as bad as, but Southern Arizona can be horrifically hot.
I don't even count that as Arizona.
Well, it is in Arizona.
To be honest with you. So I honestly don't count that, because it's so because it didn't feel like Arizona at all. But yeah, Arizona is freaking oven out of 10, which translates to 1 out of 10 for me.
That's a fair response, because it's given to the bottom, it's like 130 down there, is what I heard.
Like 130, I couldn't function.
Yeah.
I just could not function.
Yeah, neither could I.
Because I need the cold.
Yeah, I'm more of a cold person.
More of a what?
I'm more of a colder person, because you can block that out. Can't block out
The cold never bothered me anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm starting to tire out.
So, oh, hello, Polished Tiger. Well, crap. My fans are finally deciding to freaking get on, and then we're like, okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and keep on going with this stream because I, honest to God, need to finish some things for future streams, so
Yeah.
feel free to hang up if you wish and end your stream here and say your outro and say your announcements, but I'm gonna stay here because I need to get things done.
Yeah. Anyway, bye. I don't really have anyone watching me, but it was nice hanging out. But yeah, I'm exhausted. I've been working all week, so I'm pretty tired.
Yeah, that's understandable. Anyway, get a good sleep. Do not let the bed bugs bite.
Yeah. Anyway, goodbye.
Get back on if you feel like it, but you're probably not gonna.
Yeah.
Bye.